Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the DC Show podcast. I'm Eric.
I'm Zack.
I'm Kyler.
Here's Django, and
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
sir.
yeah, and today we have another special episode where we share our highly educated opinions. This time about Mandalorian season 2, episode 3, or chapter 11 as a whole. It recently dropped. It was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard, who, if you don't know, is a well-known actor for the Jurassic World movies, and written by Jon Favreau, of course. So I'm just gonna stop talking and let one of you guys express your opinions.
All right. Okay. So, if you guys remember from last week, we were all disappointed in episode 2. Kind of felt like filler, right?
Yep.
So this episode, let's be honest, is it filler? Yes. But is it good filler? Yes. This
Yeah.
is the kind of filler that needs to be on the show. And I think that episode 2 and episode 3 should have just been one episode,
Oh, for sure.
and it would have been perfect.
For sure.
But so we jump into the beginning. We have pick up from last episode. Everyone is sleeping. The alarm goes off. Mando has to land on the planet. This was actually really sick when it was like going down and the fire was going crazy. Dude, how does the Razor Crest is like tougher than the Millennium Falcon? The Razor Crest has been through it all, dude.
True, to be honest.
And it only takes a couple ropes to fix it, I guess, because at the end of the episode they just tie it together with ropes. But so they land. I actually really liked how it just went.
Yeah, like I was
tried
just
to land.
laughing. I was just laughing during that scene. I
That
was
was
like
funny.
laughing.
I honestly, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, if this dude had manages to land this perfectly, like, come on, dude. This was literally burning up upon re-entry. So I figured something was going to happen, so that was cool. And then, the best moment of the episode, Frog Lady and her husband reunite.
Aw,
It was so nice, bro. Honestly, that made
gone.
episode 2, I felt so rewarding, though.
Yeah, true.
Eric,
True.
he's gone.
It really did, to be honest.
You know what I didn't look at? You know how last week it said Frog Lady in the credits?
Mhm.
I wonder what
Mhm.
her husband, like, his name was. I
Frog-
didn't
frog
look.
guy.
Frogman,
Frog
Frog guy. Frog
Kermit.
Imagine.
Kermit.
Kermit.
Uh,
But yeah, so they reunited, and then as they're reuniting, Mando looks over, and that part from the trailer, he sees the girl in the black robe. We get that little tease again, and then Mando goes into the bar. He's led into the bar by the Frog Lady's husband, and he meets with. They're not Mon Calamaris, but they're some kind of species because they have that like
Mhm.
tentacle-looking face, and then they kind of tell Mando, "Hey, we can get you to the Mandalorians." Mando gets on the boat, and they're like, "Yo, man, you want to see something cool? Want to see this animal eat all these fish?" And he's like, "Okay." And you would think that when something dangerous is gonna happen, he'd be like, "Yo, baby Yoda, I'm just gonna close your crib real quick." But I liked when it was kind of a nice detail though how Mando's like becoming more of a dad because like, did you hear when Baby Yoda he was like, "All right, that's close enough."
Hmm.
Like when Baby Yoda was getting closer, I was
Yeah,
like, okay.
that was good.
But then when the dude kicked Baby Yoda into the thing, I was like, "Are you kidding?" I was fuming,
laughing, dude. That was.
I was
funny.
laughing too. I was laughing, man. I found
Bro,
that
I was
hysterical.
fuming.
I was like laughing
then-
at that scene.
Swallows Baby Yoda, goes down, and then Mando jumps in.
Mhm.
They close the grate. I'm like, this dude's done. He can't breathe. He's trying to get up. And then
Mhm.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
got-
yeah.
Bo-Katan coming in. And then remember that actress in the black cloak? Her name is Sasha Banks. She came in. Then we had that other guy. Bro, this was sick.
Mhm.
This was sick. I love the action scene. I like how she got Mando out. Boom, 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 got Baby Yoda. And then we get the reveal. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen Bo-Katan from...
Yeah, so
Clone
I
Wars
was
and
like
Rebels.
thinking that she was like from Clone Wars, right?
She
That's
looked
Yeah.
familiar.
Like Clone
She
Wars.
literally looks just like...
Exactly.
The
I
show.
was
Exactly.
like,
Because
This looks
the
familiar.
actress, her name is Katie Sackhoff, she voiced
she
Bo-Katan.
voiced.
And I'm pretty sure they based the character off of her because it literally looks just like
Oh yeah, for sure. For
it
sure.
was seamless. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
that was
no.
sick.
You know,
and
'cause
then
at
this
first,
was-
like oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, because when the Mandalorians were streaming, I thought that was gonna be Sabrine rather than those
So did I.
Mandalorians. But I was like, oh, you know what? This is actually a good surprise though. No, either
Yeah,
way.
that was sick.
Mhm.
That was really cool. And my favorite part actually happened here because do you remember how... Hi, Roger.
No, that's my dog.
That's
That's
not
my
Roger.
dog.
Oh, that's your
my
dog.
That's my dog.
About to say. I'm about to put Roger in the
my
credits.
gosh.
But my favorite part, because I heard a lot of people, you know how like in the Clone Wars, like whenever whenever Sabine and Bo-Katan are on the show, they take their helmets off all the time, and people are like, and Django and Boba Fett aren't real Mandalorians, but they're like, how are they taking their helmets off? How are they cool with it? And then you find out she's like, oh, you're one of them Mandalorians, because Mando was raised by the people that are like strict. They're like, you have to keep the helmet on. You have to, And I was really, really cool. I really like that detail that they added that in. Did you guys like that?
No, yeah, for sure.
It definitely helped fix the lore because there was a kind of a gap. I was like, they gotta explain this. But yeah. So after that, they kind of go their separate ways. Mando goes off with Baby Yoda, and then the pirate guys with all the tentacles, they come back again. And then obviously, I knew they were gonna come back. They come back, boom, epic scene. They take everybody out. It was dude. And then remember that shot with the sunset and Mando was standing there, bro. Beautiful shot. Yeah, it was right after they got off the ship. Like when he left the bounty hunters before when they come back, it was a sunset and Mando was there. It was a great shot. If I can find it, I'll put it in
I'll
here.
have to rewatch it again. Like I said, it was too short to really.
Yeah, that's another thing. Before I continue, Brett. Yeah. 35 minutes? No.
I was so disappointed when I saw that at first. I'm like, oh no, they're going backwards.
That's how I felt. And if you look at it, it's literally 50 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
I'm next.
We can't go above 30. We can't go below 30, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I'm next is gonna be 10 minutes.
How sick would it have been, bro? Imagine if episode 2 and 3 were combined and it was like an hour and 10-minute episode.
That would have
been freaking sick.
Been in the life, yeah.
That would have been sick. But I get why they don't have to. I mean, they got to cut these up into 8 chapters. Sure. But yeah. So after this, Bo-Katan. This is when the filler part comes in. But she's like, "Hey, we need you. If I'm gonna help you get to the Jedi, you need to help me go on our mission." So
and I was like, "Yep, there's filler. There's filler."
Exactly. But see, this is the thing, though. I think about it. There's 2 ways to think about this. One way, if these were just regular Mandalorians and not from the Clone Wars, do you think people would have been? Because people are like raving about this episode. People were like, "Dude, it's the best episode of Mando ever." Chill out. I don't want to go that far.
Well, I think it's the best episode in this season. Yes, but I don't think of.
Definitely,
I would agree. Oh, definitely. Yeah. And that's crazy too, because like we were talking about the time. This is so well paced. Like it's just nonstop the whole episode.
Absolutely.
And then even though it was 35 minutes, I felt like they gave Bo-Katan a lot of like, she was in it for so much, and I think she's gonna come back.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Because she said, "I'm going for the Darksaber, dude." Later in the episode. Yeah. So speaking of that, so they get on this Imperial ship. And, they're taking out stormtroopers. And at first in this fight, like, they're all walking in the hallways, and then Mando is, like, kind of behind them. And I'm like, Mando, don't be a punk, bro. Get up front and start shooting. But then it was sick. He, like, threw the bombs. And then it was so cool.
Yeah, you got hit by all the things, right? That was cool.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Because I always forget that the Beskar is basically, like, indestructible. Like, it's, like, so powerful. I guess that's why in the beginning the guys wanted it. That's why they threw Baby Yoda into the thing.
Of course.
And that was so cool. Like when you said boom, boom, they were shooting at him and he was able to go. Yeah. That was sick. So yeah, so basically after that, they get into the thing, they start taking the weapons, and then Moff Gideon shows up. Finally, it's been 3 episodes and this man got off his vacation. Eric, where was he vacationing at again?
Los Pollos Hermanos. Yeah, doing his part-time job at Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yes, sir. So he finally got off work. He had a 9 to 5. So he got off, and he's FaceTiming, and he's like, "Bruh, what's going on my ship?" And he's like, "Oh man, there's pirates on here." And obviously he asks, "Are they the same pirates?" And Moff Gideon knows. Okay, these are Mandalorians. And the part when the guy was like, "We need backup," and then Moff Gideon was like, "Nah, it's too late." I thought Moff Gideon was about to show up.
No,
and I was a little.
That would have been wild for episode 3. That would have been.
Yeah, that would have been 3, but I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
I'm kind of glad they didn't though.
But here's what I did want to though during that scene. So well actually I'll let you have the little spoiler where they take over, and then I'm gonna cut to what I was about to say.
Yeah. So basically, to wrap it up, they take it over. The guy bites down on the thing, and he he dies because he said, "Long live the Empire." Obviously, they don't want to give up where anything is. They don't want to give up where Moff Gideon is. And then they are able to get the ship landed. They don't even land it. Mando just flies off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And right before he flies off, Bo-Katan says, "Do you want to stay with us or do you got to go?" And Mando's like, "I got to go. I got to get to the Jedi." And she says, "Well, I have a friend named Ahsoka Tano. Tell her Bo-Katan sent you, bro. This
Yes,
is sick.
sir. Yes, sir.
See, like, this is the stuff. This is so. Is this filler? Yes, but at the same time, it does kind of move the story forward.
Yes, and that's what I.
And that's what I mean. That's why I like it.
Mm-hmm.
This is perfect. But Kyler, take it away. I know
Yeah,
you
no,
wanted to say something.
what I was about to say was during that scene with the ship when Mando take over. You know what I was hoping for?
Mm-hmm.
That Moff Gideon just pops back in and notices that the ship wasn't crashed and then sees Mando. That would have been sick. Oh my god.
That would have been sick. That actually would have been really sick.
Oh my
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, no.
Because he didn't even have to show up. Even if it was just on the hologram, that would have been intimidating. Like, he's like, yo, Mando, I see you, dude.
Yeah.
That would have been sick. And then just think now, because I think Bo-Katan's coming back. She's going for the Darksaber. She just said that.
Oh yeah, and that's why I found very interesting that you're definitely gonna see Bo-Katan versus Moff Gideon for sure.
Yeah, and the guy who plays Moff Gideon said he broke a couple Darksabers, so these are gonna be like intense fights. And I think, I mean, no one else has a lightsaber besides Ahsoka, so it has to be Moff Gideon versus Ahsoka, right?
Maybe.
You know what I think might happen? Now that I'm thinking about it, what if it's like Bo-Katan she's going for the Darksaber, right? Moff Gideon captures her, and Ahsoka can, they always feel disturbances in the Force. So what if Mando meets up with her, and she's like, dude, like, I will help you, but right now we got to go save. Because, I mean, they always got to do filler, you know what I'm saying? So they could be like, we'll get to that, but first we got to go do this other thing.
But it's a really cool thing, though. Cool. It's a really cool thing they'll do.
Exactly. That's good filler. But yeah, so that's basically me. Kyler, I mean, we kind of talked, but what else did you think of the episode?
No, I thought this was the episode I've been waiting for, to be honest. And
I agree.
I felt like this should have been the second episode. Like you said, like they should have combined 1 and 2.
Just
made
combine
it all
them,
together. That way you can move on with the story with episode 2, which was this one, which should have been this one. And it was like really, really good overall. And I really did enjoy it. Even though it was so short, I preferred it other than the other 2, to be honest. Because the other 2 were like filler and just really had nothing to do with the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like really, really happy for that though. And something else I do like though is like how in the trailers that we've seen so far, it's basically episode 1, 2, and 3. And that's what I really like, because it really shows like
I think
we have like 5 more episodes left.
The only other thing that we haven't seen in the show yet that was in the trailer, which I think the next episode is going to be because Mando's ship is trash, dude. He needs to go get that fixed. So I think we're not getting Ahsoka to episode 5. They're going to do another little fillery where they're going to go and he's going to meet up with Cara Dune and Cara Weathers. He's going to get his ship fixed up. They're going to go do something. And then episode 5, he's going to go.
Okay, because I was thinking that would be more towards finale. I mean, I'll be surprised if it isn't. And like finale.
The only thing is, I just can't imagine that Ahsoka's in episode 4 because Dave Filoni wrote and directed episode 5. That has to be Ahsoka's episode. I mean, because they said there's episodes where Mando isn't in it. So what if they do it like next episode, Mando meets up with Ahsoka, and then it ends some kind of way, and episode 5 is just Ahsoka. Like Mando's not in it. Maybe it's her backstory. That would kind of work.
Yeah. I feel like that would make sense instead of episode 5 being her backstory and then episode 6 being just her meeting up with Mando. Cause then it's
that's true.
Because then it's like they're going to have to wrap it up with the other 2 episodes. So it could be whereas episode 4 is just Mando and Ahsoka, then episode 5 is Ahsoka's.
That is true.
Like that.
And I don't like looking stuff up, but I did see that Cara Weathers actually did direct episode 4, so... I don't know if he can direct and be in it, so maybe that's a clue that he's not in it. I don't know, but Eric, before we move on, what did you think of the episode?
Oh yeah,
just give us your thoughts, man.
I thought it was a definite step up for sure. Of course, it was way more interesting, and it was action packed, and it ties much more to the main story. Yeah, again, it's a filler side quest, but this is one of the best side quests you can have.
I think it's one of the best episodes of the show.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
I think so too, yeah.
Very good.
It wasn't bad at all. It was so when she said, you got to help us do our mission first, my heart kind of dropped a little bit, right? But like, I was like, but these are really cool people, right?
Yeah.
But then after I watched the whole thing, I'm like, wow, that mission was cool, you know? And I really appreciated that, and I was happy that also that Moff Gideon showed finally, and they finally mentioned.
Yes, sir.
He looks cool, dude.
Yeah,
he does.
He just looks very intimidating. Yeah,
he's very menacing,
and
yeah. Okay, and then I was
going, man.
thinking,
I was thinking that like, just take it away.
I was thinking whenever he showed, I was like, are we gonna see him soon? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not until the end. But like, a man can hope.
Man
But
can dream.
yeah. And I remember in the previous episode, like way back when we talked about like when we were talking about the trailer, right?
Mhm.
I remember talking about how I was excited to see the boat and
Yeah.
the sea travel and stuff. I wish there was a little bit more of that because that was like my main thing. I was like, yo, this
Yeah.
boat thing is
Because we'd
cool.
never
We
seen a
finally,
boat in Star Wars
yeah,
ever.
exactly. Like we got boats, not going under the water to where the Gungans are and stuff, but like
Exactly.
An
we're
actual
chilling on a
boat.
boat. There's fishing. There's like a sea and all that stuff. I'm like that. That's actually kind of cool because it's not just space. There's planets. There's habitats. There's probably fishing somewhere out there in the galaxy. So,
Yeah.
but that's really just a minor complaint. But overall, it was pretty good. It's fine that you make a side quest episode. Just make it interesting and
Yeah.
make it have a
Exactly.
point. Make it have a point. Don't make it pointless like the last one. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, okay. Last episode was get point A to point B. All right, you could do that in so many ways. You just like.
Yep.
But this one felt much more engaging with the story. We had
Yeah, absolutely.
interesting characters for once, not just two X-wing pilots, shooting at a spider. Oh wow, those are your saviors, right? And but yeah, I think and also Bo-Katan, right? That's her name.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how even from a filler episode, we got introduced to her arc now.
Yeah.
Did my camera go? Okay, anyway.
No, you're fine.
We got introduced to
Not like last
to
week.
an arc. Yeah, not like last week, but yeah. So from this filler episode, we've gotten information that some things are coming, and that I'm interested for this ruling of Mandalore and all that stuff. So
Yes.
that's what got me excited. One thing that got me thinking though is I'm just still thinking about Boba Fett.
He's not coming.
I don't know why.
I
don't think he's coming
at
back.
At this point, he's not coming.
That really kind of makes me sad.
Yeah, no, because so many fans are
Then
gonna be
it
mad.
just feels like such a like you said, Eric, like with the carrot. It's like, come on,
Yeah,
come on.
exactly.
Like, come on,
Boba
dude.
Fett.
Yeah, to be honest,
Because they're trying to get
it.
They're trying to get a Boba Fett show made, and it's like, I mean, I get it, but just put him in the Mandalorian. He doesn't need his own show.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Like, what was the point in the ending then? Like for the first episode, like what was the point?
Exactly. I heard some people say that they think episode 4, if he doesn't meet Ahsoka, that he might, go back to Tatooine to get his ship replaced by that girl, like get it repaired. And they say, what if it's like a Boba Fett, Cobb Vanth, Mando showdown?
Oh,
That'd be great.
Interesting. That would be
that would be
interesting.
kinda
My
cool.
only complaint is that there's too many ship repair episodes at this point.
Yeah,
There's just too
so
many.
much repair episodes.
It's
like
not even
Mando.
that. It's the girl that I just
The girl.
more of.
Well, we've gone to them twice, right? And then there's
twice.
this fishing one now with the
I think three
Yeah.
times.
lines.
3 times.
Three times.
Like
Three
one,
times
one in
altogether.
season 1 and then 2 in season 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not good.
Awesome.
Not good.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've heard some people, because like I want to make this clear why this is better than episode 2. Here's why. Because people are gonna say, oh, it's only good because there's characters from the Clone Wars. No, that's not why it's good. Episode 2 did nothing, and the only thing it furthered the story, 2 things. One is that it furthered the state of the galaxy in a sense, because it really showed you that it's not the rebellion anymore, that it is the resistance. Those X-Wing pilots, kind of how they let Mando go, that was cool. It did set up the galaxy a little bit. And then the only other thing it did is we're going to get to Mandalorians, which we didn't get to because it was filler.
Yeah.
So it did nothing to further the story.
Except for like adding that character, that fish character. Or that frog character.
Exactly. The frog.
The frog.
But then you look at this episode, and what do we get? We get Mandalorians. We get great action. We do further the story a bit. We see Moff Gideon now. We see that we're going to be meeting Ahsoka. Mando's getting new information. Like last episode, he didn't get any information really that furthered it. All we heard is, oh, my husband knows a couple Mandalorians.
And
Did we
I
see
know a
any?
guy
No.
who knows a guy.
He really didn't get any
Exactly.
information in the first episode, let's be honest. All he got was armor that wasn't even...
That is true.
That wasn't
Episode
even part
1
of
was
this
just a
quest.
trailer for a Boba Fett show.
Yeah.
If it happens. Now that I think about it. If he doesn't show up again, dude, it's going to feel like kind of... I'm not going to like that.
Yeah.
It's
no.
kind of just a trailer.
I think that's kind of misleading because
It is.
people are going to be like, yo, Boba Fett's in this because they showed it at the end of the first
exactly.
episode.
It was the first
The end of the first
episodes.
episode is what gonna get people to come back. It's like, oh, you want to see more? Hey, look, here's Boba Fett right here. But
Exactly. And
It's
look
gonna
at
be
Mando season 1.
yikes.
What they revealed at the end set up the show with Baby Yoda. This is
Boba's
just,
not anywhere to be
you're just going to
found.
set something up and never just...
I gotta wait a year or so.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, when does it come out? Like, did they say when
well,
it
they're
comes
saying
out?
that Mando season 3 is on track to be out next year. They're going to start shooting it at the end of this year, and it should be out by 2021. So maybe he'll just be in that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We probably have to wait for that.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
gonna be.
oh, go ahead.
I don't know if you've seen have you guys ever heard of Rick and Morty though?
Yeah.
So there's one character named Evil Morty, and he's been in rare episodes where fans are actually hyped for, but he only gets one episode for 2 years.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
saw that.
So it's probably gonna be Boba Fett's probably gonna be the same, where he's in this one episode, and we probably will see him to season 4 or something.
But they put it in the season opener right at the very end. That's what catches everyone's attention.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
man?
why?
You know why? You know why?
One.
I'll tell you why. Because Disney said, "Hey, Jon Favreau, we need to keep people subscribed, bro. Give us something big." In episode 1, he said, what can I do? He said it's not going to be a story episode. They said they don't care. The fans won't care. We do care. And I think that's honestly, I kind of think that's what happened. This episode didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like, because there are rumors that Bo-Katan might get a show, but this didn't feel like we're going to set up for the Bo-Katan show. No, because it furthered the plot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Mando got information that to where he needs to go next.
Mm-hmm.
And I really loved it. I honestly, this episode is, the more I think about it, the more I actually do like it, because it is so strong. This feels like Kyler, like you said, we're in the right direction now. This is where we need to be moving.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, story focused. And the last thing I want to say before we do ratings and final thoughts, if you guys have anything else to add, after today, I'm really thinking that I don't think that Mando is the type of show where, at the end of this season, I don't really think that the plot of getting Baby Yoda to the Jedi is going to be solved. The more I think about it, because I think they're going to continue this over. I think this is going to be the story of the show, and I think that the reason they're doing these filler episodes is that they can do adventures, and then okay, yeah, we're going to do the story, but now let's do some more adventures, and I think they're going to try to get stretch that story all the way out for some. I mean, maybe not the whole show, but at least season 3.
Do you think Moff Gideon will survive past this season? Do you think he'll still be alive?
I do. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be the main villain of the entire show.
The whole
unless if episode 8 is directed by Rian Johnson, where he's just gonna cut him off.
He's gonna kill him off.
He's just gonna kill him off with the dark saber.
And then Jon Favreau's like, "What do I do?
What do I do?
I guess I gotta bring back Palpatine."
Get J.J. Abrams to direct one of them.
Dude.
Right after Ryan's episode.
Oh my god.
Kyler, that was brilliant. Best joke on this podcast.
Yeah, great job. We reached a high point in this series.
Thank you.
For real. Oh my God.
But here's a question though that I've actually been asking. So we did get to see a Moff Gideon, but how come he's not really concerned about Mando? How come he's not really sending out people to find Mando?
Oh, because I mean, like Eric said, where was he at again?
Oh yeah, Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah, the dude
in Albuquerque,
that's what I said.
Mexico.
It's just a straight up plot hole. The dude isn't doing nothing. The guy's just sitting there.
I thought he was pissed off at the whole gang.
Guess what, Eric? Guess how great this would have been. Scratch episode 1. Moff Gideon gets on the phone. Yo, Boba Fett, go track this guy down for me.
That's what they should have done. Or at least in the ending of episode 1, Boba gets a hologram call from Moff, and that would have been good. That would have made that better.
I need you to do something for me real quick. That would have been sick.
Yeah, no, it would.
That's what they should have. That's what I mean. I just don't get their thought process, because that could have literally just did the whole. I mean, that could have been a whole arc for the first few episodes.
Absolutely.
I just don't get it. I think honestly, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what they're thinking. They're gonna stretch this whole story out for at least till next season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this season, at least the majority of the episodes, do you think it's gonna be filler? This is a filler season type
for sure. Next episode will be filler.
There's gonna be important episodes like Ahsoka and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But this season might be more filler than anything else.
Yeah, no.
I think it's gonna be filler.
Yeah, no, same. Because Episode 4 might be Ahsoka, but I'm kind of like I want to like doubt it just because it could, possibly be a filler episode. We won't get Ahsoka till episode 5.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
You know what sucks about that too? Before you say that, just one thing. Like I see everybody because I was reading about it, and everyone's like, "Yo, Ahsoka next week, Ahsoka next week," and I feel like it's kind of like false advertising because if you don't know that episode 5 is directed and written by Favreau, like everybody's expecting this next week. I'm like, guys, don't expect this yet. There might be another episode before we get, you know what I mean? And it kind of does feel like false advertising because Mando, at the end of the episode, he's like, "Yo, you ready to go meet Ahsoka, baby?" Yoda's like, "Yeah, bro," and then they fly away.
Yeah.
It's kind of false advertising.
I'll be delightfully surprised if they put in Ahsoka for and not just at the very very end, at the last 3 seconds of the episode, but if they actually put her in for a few minutes, I'd be really surprised.
I feel like the only thing that can make up for if episode 4 is a filler episode, if we either see Boba Fett, Moff, just something that
show us the bad guys. Show us the bad guys for a few
exactly.
minutes.
Moff Gideon. You should make a whole episode about Moff Gideon's origin and all, dude. That would be sick.
That'd be so cool. Coming from Los Poros Hermanos.
Exactly, dude. What does this guy do after his work shift? He's got to track down Mando, dude.
Yeah, no, he literally killed all of his army, and
exactly, dude. Exactly.
But I'm thinking that we're not gonna see the. What were they? What were their names again? The guy and the girl from season 1. What were their names? The
girl. What's her name? The girl
who helps her repair the ship.
No.
The girl from episode 4 from last season. The warrior girl.
Oh, Cara Dune.
Yeah, Cara Dune. And that guy that helped.
Carl Weathers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just call him Carl Weathers. That's the actor.
Yeah.
Well, Grief Karga. That's his name. Grief Karga.
Grief Karga. Yes.
Yep. Hopefully we'll get to see him and I'm thinking maybe towards finale, maybe episode 7 or 8, maybe.
I would like if they team up.
One of
Mando.
them's dying.
Oh,
you think?
I'm saying one of them's dying. At least one of them. I don't know.
It's a bold prediction, my friend.
I just have a feeling, bro. They're season 1 characters. We haven't seen them in 3-4 episodes now. So
yeah, but wouldn't that feel a little bit cheap though if we haven't even spent that much time with them this season?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. We haven't even spent much time.
I'm saying last 3 episodes.
Well, this is why me and Kyler will be writers on the show. And
okay. No, I'm not saying that they should. I'm just saying I don't know about their survival.
There's about to be a filler episode, a whole funeral for one of the characters. Wow.
Imagine.
Instead of Ahsoka, we'll get her next season.
Yeah, no, I feel like. Yeah, no, I feel like. What was I about to say? No, but that Mandalorian from this episode. The girl. I'm sorry, I cannot remember any of their names with the red hair.
Cara Dune.
Cara. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't remember Star Wars names.
The girl with the red hair.
Yeah,
the girl with the red hair,
the one that we just saw in this episode.
That's Bo-Katan.
Oh, Bo-Katan, yeah. I feel like we're gonna see towards finale for this season, we're gonna see her and Moff Gideon fight, and I feel like she might die from him. If anything, I feel like if anyone were to die, it probably would be her, fighting.
Because she's very eager to get that darksaber. She's very eager. I feel like she'll take some risks, and then eventually, one darksaber through her chest, and then.
Yeah, that could happen.
And then Ahsoka rolls in. I don't know if Ahsoka will fight before or after.
Yeah,
but...
no. You know what's so funny? It's funny how she's trying to find Moff Gideon, even though Moff Gideon's trying to find Boba. Let's be honest. I mean, not Boba, Mandalorian, Mando.
Yeah, you would think that Mando would just be like, "Yo, we're kind of on the same mission. Mm-hmm. Let's just go together." Oh wait, no, but Mando doesn't want to meet with Moff Gideon though, so that's why they didn't do it.
No,
Mando's trying to get away from Moff, but just think though, Moff Gideon's like, "I'll be on your." Oh wait, oh my God, Mando thinks he's dead.
Oh, true.
Remember at the end of season 1 when he crashed?
Yeah, with the crash. You're right,
bro.
True.
I just remember that.
Oh,
maybe that's why Moff Gideon is playing quiet because he's like, "Yo, Mando thinks I'm dead. I'm gonna get him right when he doesn't expect it."
He's gonna Palpatine him.
I just fixed their plot hole.
He's gonna make clones in a lab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna insert it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Bro. Imagine.
Oh my God.
But yeah. So before we go, guys, we got to give a rating.
Oh. Yeah.
For this episode, honestly, I'm thinking a solid 8 out of 10. I think. Do you guys think that's too high, or do you think that's too good?
I would at least give it a solid 7.5 out of 10, if anything.
I was gonna go 7 or 8. So you know what?
7.5.
8 for me. I'd go 8 for me.
7.5 or an 8. So So yeah, I mean, do you guys have anything else to add, or you think we're good for this episode
Let
of
me just
DC
make
Show?
sure I don't have anything else. But yeah, that really covers the most part. Very
Yeah,
excited to finally see Ahsoka. Probably episode 5, but maybe next episode.
definitely.
Hopefully we will see Moff very very soon. Like I wasn't even
Yeah,
expecting him in this episode, to be honest. So it's actually
it
good
was a
that.
really cool cameo to have
Oh,
him in
for
this
sure,
episode for sure.
for
Yeah,
sure.
but yeah, all right.
We're good.
I think that's
Yeah.
good, Eric.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the DC Show podcast. We hope to see you next time. See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
We love Disney.
This is the way. This is the way.